What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back to the channel. This is Alex, Rache 411, guys. If this is your first time here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the little bell so you guys can know exactly every time I upload a new video. Well, guys, it's Friday afternoon, and hopefully everybody is having a great day out there by the time you watch this video. But today, guys, I wanted to make this video, and I'm pretty sure that you guys saw the title already, okay? And you guys got to be on top of your game regarding exactly what I'm gonna talk about in this video, and that is because there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of YouTubers, there's a lot of law firms, there's a lot of other people that are just passing, you could say, wrong info, at the same time that you could call it just info that will probably bring you problems in the future. All right, and what I want to talk about today, guys, is be smart, don't be stupid. Okay, and I'm talking about following people out there. It could be YouTubers, it could be law firms, it could be other people that you know. All right, and these people are just trying to get you in the train that they're trying to move, or they're trying to push towards Uber and Lyft. Okay, and I'm talking about exactly going straight to the point. I'm talking about class lawsuits. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, and I'm gonna go straight to the point also regarding if you have a problem with these two companies, if you have a problem with some of the delivery companies. Okay, the best route that you could take is keep track of everything and do it your own self. Okay, when I say track everything that you're gonna sue these companies for. Make sure you have it on paper, make sure it's in black and white. Okay, and get yourself your own lawyer and make sure he's a heavy hitter, because these companies are not gonna play games as soon as they see a lawsuit from you. Okay, so my advice to you, if you have a problem and you think it's a serious problem and you think you could win this case, you think that you have enough paperwork black and white in your hands, do it your own self. Okay, and don't follow nobody that is passing wrong info out there, or they're trying to get you in the same train that they're trying to push towards a class lawsuit. All right, now if you've never been in a lawsuit, or if you've never been in a class lawsuit, okay, I'm gonna break it down exactly as much as I can for you so you can understand exactly what a class lawsuit is and how it works. Somebody, whoever thinks that can have a big case towards these companies, Uber, Lyft, or any delivery company, all right, they need a class lawsuit to be a good case in court. Okay, so you probably saying to yourself, oh yes, a class lawsuit, it's gonna be a big hit. All right, but at the same time, you guys have to understand that whoever's going to represent the lawyer, the law firm, whoever's going to represent this class lawsuit, when you talk to these lawyers, when the lawyer tells you, okay, you have a good case in front of it, let's make it a class lawsuit, so you need to bring me a whole bunch of people. Okay, and this is when I'm talking about getting in the same train of somebody else, or trying to push the same train that somebody else is trying to push. All right, be very careful with that, because these companies, they're gonna retaliate towards you. As soon as they see your name in these class lawsuits, these companies will retaliate as much as they can towards you. And if you still have your accounts active, I will not jeopardize my accounts unless, like I said, you have a good case, you have lots of info in black and white, and you want to represent yourself in court with a good lawyer. All right? Don't jump in nobody's train, or don't try to push nobody's train just because you watch these videos on YouTube, okay? Or just because you watch this whole bunch of stuff coming out in media, social media, newspapers, magazines, whatever. All right? And they're telling you, hey, come over here to this website and sign up for this lawsuit. Or if you watch a video on YouTube and the YouTuber is telling you, hey, I'm dropping the link so you can subscribe to the class lawsuit under the description. Guess what you're doing? You're just signing into a class lawsuit that you probably don't have no idea at all of what this lawsuit is about. And just because this YouTuber, or just because you saw this in the newspaper or in a magazine, you just want to be part of it because you think you're gonna get thousands and thousands of dollars at the end of a class lawsuit. A class lawsuit could go for years, okay? And at the end, you can say probably 5 years later, 7 years later, okay? Because the judge can go back and forth, okay? And this trial will probably go on forever. And at the end of the road, whatever they settle down, you guys have to understand that this train that you jump into probably has 5,000 people on it or more. And in front of the train, is the law firm and the person that create the class lawsuit. The law firm and the lawyer, which is the same person, will take 30% up to 35% of the settlement, which is a big chunk, okay? And the other 65%, okay, depending on the contract, is divided in those 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 people. So don't think because you're in a class lawsuit, just because the settlement was $1 million, you're getting half of that, or you're getting 60% of that, or nothing like that. Okay, so be very smart what you guys are planning to do. Be very smart if you're trying to jump in a train or push somebody else's train out there, because it could get you somewhere where at the end of the road in the future, it might mess you up legally. Okay, because as soon as you are in a legal battle, your name gets burned and everything will come out when you get your record pulled. Okay, I'm talking about a background check. All that stuff will come out in a background check, and it will say all the info that you were in a class lawsuit, or you sue this person because this and that, and you probably, the class lawsuit won, and so on and so on. It will give all the info. All right, but I want to rephrase this again. If you think you have a good case, do it your own self. Okay? Don't share a piece of cake with 5,000, 7,000 people, and at the end of the road, you only get a little nickel or a little dime. Okay? A class lawsuit is just a lawsuit bigger than another ones, and they can push it through court a little bit bigger regarding money. Okay? But remember, you're not the person that started the class lawsuit, and you're not the lawyer who's representing this class suit in front of the court. So you're not taking the big, huge chunks of money from the settlement. All right, guys? Now, drop your comments. Tell me what you guys think. But my judgment, my advice to you, if your accounts are still active, and you planning to still drive for these companies in the future, and you don't want no problems at all legally in the future, don't jump in nobody's train, or don't push nobody's train that you don't know where this train is coming from or is heading to. All right, this is Alex, Ratchet 411. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. I see you guys in the next one. You guys have a very, very happy weekend.